Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. d5 establishes a presence in the center, controls the e4 square, and opens up the light-squared bishop. The queen's gambit offers up a wing pawn to attack the center and distract black from the e4 square. In the Slav defense, c6 supports the d5 pawn. Cx-d5 releases the tension between the c4 and d5 pawns, creating a symmetrical pawn structure if black recaptures with the pawn. Cx-d5 recaptures the pawn and creates a symmetrical pawn structure. Nc3 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the d5 pawn. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center, supports the d5 pawn and controls the e4 square. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center, supports the d4 pawn and controls the e5 square. Nc6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the d4 pawn and controls the e5 square. Bf4 develops the bishop to an active diagonal where it controls the center. Bf5 develops the bishop to an active diagonal and maintains symmetry. E3 supports the d4 pawn and bishop on f4 and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. E6 supports the bishop on f5 and the pawn on d5 while allowing the dark-squared bishop to develop. Bd3 develops the bishop toward the center, attacks the bishop on f5 and prepares castling. Bxd3 captures the bishop before white can capture on f5. Qxd3 recaptures the bishop. Bd6 develops the bishop toward the center and challenges the bishop on f4. Bxd6 exchanges dark-squared bishops. Qxd6 recaptures the bishop, develops the queen and controls the b8h2 diagonal. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. It is the last book move.